The 100 yards of football. It's our NFL draft prospect special today. We're going to highlight Jedrick Wills, offensive tackle, University of Alabama. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. I'm your host, Vincent Turner, and joining me today is this very talented gentleman by way of Florida State University. First round pick in the 1981 draft, 25th selection of the Atlanta Falcons. My man, Mr. Bobby Butler, as he's going to break down the young man, Mr. Wills, out of the University of Alabama. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. We'll surely appreciate it here at 100 Yards of Football. Let's get this party started as Mr. Butler's going to tell you all about why this young man, Mr. Wills, is rated as one of the top tackles in the 2020 NFL Draft.
Special player. He's absolutely a special player, 6'4", 312 pounds. For some, he's a little undersized for offensive tackle, right? But this guy right here, I tell you what, I'm impressed with some of the things he did at the NFL Combine. First of all, he ran a 5.05 40, right, at that size. Okay, nothing real special. Good for a lineman, but nothing special. But he had a 34.5-inch vertical, a man that size. You know, you got a lot of skill position guys can't vertical 34.5, right? You know, he had his 20-yard shuttle, which is one of the key indicators for an offensive lineman, because all it's basically doing is lateral movement and turning and running, like you're pulling, right? 4.84 seconds in the 20-yard shuttle. That is a better glimpse at what his 40-yard dash time should be in that 20-yard shuttle. I was impressed with him. He also standing broad jump, 9.45 feet. Unbelievable for a man that size. Can you imagine? I know skill position guys couldn't jump 10 feet. This guy, 314 pounds, can get his body off the ground. But here's what it says to me. He's very athletic. And I believe, I didn't see this anywhere, but I believe he's got a basketball background. The way he moves his feet like he's a basketball player. And so when you're a lineman, if you can move your feet lateral and mirror the defensive line, you can keep that defender out of the backfield. And so that's a strong attribute of his feet. The other thing I like about him is his hands. He's got some of the fastest hands. His punch is off the charts. So he's got feet and he's got hands. And here's what I like about him. It's almost like he don't play one way. You know, some big guys, you know, they're gonna overbear you, they're gonna use their strength and play the same way. This dude is so athletic, he can stop you from coming out at the quarterback in various ways, not just with his punch and not just with his feet. And so he's got defensive linemen confused. I like that about him. The other thing I like about him, he plays with a nasty streak. He plays with a nasty streak, and that's old school for me. And I sign up for old school every day, every day of the week. I like his tenacity. But I'll tell you one thing. We've been breaking down these players for the last few months, Vincent. And when I look at this Alabama program, they got grown men on this team. I mean, 4 and 5 position deep, right? They are grown men. So I can imagine going to that school. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have Coach Jones take me one day. I got to go over there and see with my own eyes what's going on. I want to see 9 on 7. I want to see the offensive interior versus the defensive interior.
Yes, sir.
They're getting it done over there.
Yes, sir.
Because when you look at the skill positions that they have, right, you know they're getting it done at the skill position. You know, everybody in the secondary can play. They're all going to get drafted, those who came out. All right? Everybody on the perimeter, the receivers, they're all great players. We know what their quarterback is like. We know how he's going to get drafted, right? But the interior is the foundation of your football program. So those guys are great. That means their D-line and their offensive line is even greater. And so I can't wait to see this guy play. He gets like a 93% rating. So that puts him at the top of the charts from offensive tackle. One thing about him, at Alabama, he played right tackle, right? And so a lot of the pro scouts are wondering, can he play left tackle? Well, the reason they put him at right tackle, he's their best tackle, and their quarterback is left-handed. So his blind side is the right side. So he had to play to protect Tua on the right side. This kid is athletic. He can play anywhere you put him. Now, he reminds me of a guy named Chris Hinton that I played with out of Northwestern University. first-round draft choice, came to college as a tight end, very athletic. They put his hand in the dirt, made him an offensive tackle, and he should be a Hall of Famer soon. He's the only man that I know in the NFL history that was an All-Pro at left guard, left tackle, right tackle. Why? He's an athlete. He's got great feet. This kid's got great feet, and he's very athletic. I think the sky is unlimited for him. The future is bright for Mr. Wills.
Like I said, I like this kid. I like Mr. Willis. Ooh-wee. I like him. Now, I'm going to take you back. Now, when I was looking at him and kind of doing my homework, you brought up Chris Hinton,
Yes.
but I'm going to put a combination for him and tell me if I'm right. Bill Freilich.
Absolutely.
Jeff Van Note.
Absolutely.
What's the other guy? Mike Ken.
Mike Ken. Yes.
Okay, is that combination about right?
That combination's good.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Tough. I like the kid. He only 20 years old.
Yes.
Played in 29 career games.
29 career games.
But this what separates me from anything myself. And of course, I'm not going against your knowledge. But I always judge how a kid plays against competition.
Yes.
Throw some names out there that he held his own. Derek Brown.
Yes.
First rounder, probably out of Auburn.
Out of Auburn.
Javon Kinlaw handled him
Yes.
out of South Carolina. Took Rasheed Lawrence, who's a second or third rounder from LSU, to the bank, as we say back
Yes.
home in the 901. Took him to the bank. That's
Right.
what Darwin Kerr out there, up there in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Right.
I love everything about this
Yes.
kid. But most of all, the competition he played, he really stepped up.
He stepped up.
And then I'm going to leave you with this. You mentioned his hands. I don't know much about football, but I know the linemen have got to have good hands.
Yes.
His hands are like Michael Tyson.
Absolutely.
Boom,
Bam.
boom,
Exactly.
boom.
Yes. Yes, he got quick hands.
This guy right here, only 20 years old. Look out now. Whoever drafted him, to me, Brother Butler, he's going to be a 10 or 11-year player. And some Pro
absolutely.
Bowls behind him.
Absolutely. I'm going to project in 2 years he'll be a Pro Bowler. He's that good of a player. And he's got the tenacity. You know, and I know with guys like me, you know, you can see a lot of skilled guys.
Yes, sir.
But when you got that extra mustard,
Yes, sir.
you know, that mindset that goes with that speaks volumes to me. And so when I see a player play, I want to see what kind of heart he has when he's playing against the big names. And playing in the SEC, he played against them all. And you know, it was funny to me, right? So I look at the honors that he made. He was first team SEC, but he was second team All-American. I thought that was a punchline. I started laughing because if you are first team SEC, you're All-American in my book.
No question about it. Final words on the young man.
Great player. You brought up some of the things about comparing to Bill. I like his the way he plays compared to Bill Freilich. Bill Freilich was a physical, strong, nasty player. Get the job done. I like him like that.
I think when we all said and done, roll tide, Mr. Willis is going to be a first-round draft pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. Thank you today for watching our video. Shout-outs to my dad back home in Memphis, Tennessee, the 901, to head coach, Mr. Kevin Bull Jones, who missed you here at 100 yards of football. Get well, coach. To my people down there in Memphis, to all my people in Chicago, to my people in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, much love. 100 yards of football. Thank you and God bless and enjoy the weekend.